Okay, buddy, we hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want? I want the truth! I want justice! I want...
Good morning, stars, it's your boy Lava Tyrant, and welcome back to my channel. And the first video of 2025. Happy extremely late New Year. As you may or may not know, I had been taking a bit of a break for the past few months due to various personal reasons. However, it is finally time for my return. And what better way to celebrate that than a brand new avatar? Check it out! I want to start off this year strong for my channel, and what better way to do that than making some good old Fakémon. And this time, they will be based on...
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Invincible is a comic series written by Robert Kirkman, illustrated by Cory Walker and Ryan Ottley, and published by Image Comics. It also started getting an animated adaptation in 2021, which is now 3 seasons in, and it is peak. What I was surprised by, however, was the fact that there wasn't really any Fakémon based on the franchise. So, it's high time we change that. In this video, I will be taking 6 characters from and turning them into Fakémon. Spoilers for Season 3 and beyond going forward, by the way. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's jump right in. Now, we can't make an Fakémon video without... Okay, I gotta stop saying... Damn it! Anyway, say hello to Felincible, a flying fighting type Pokemon. The reason I went with a cat for him is mainly because cats are also notoriously landing on their feet, 9 lives, and all that. Plus, it gave me an excuse to make the Viltrumites all cat Pokemon. Although that came with its own issue, we will get into that in a bit. Either way, here is Felincible. Felincible, the Invincible Pokemon. Felincible are incredibly powerful and agile. They are capable of traveling to the moon and back in less than 15 seconds. They are heroic and often protect fellow Pokemon. Its shiny is, of course, inspired by Mark's blue suit. Now that Mark is done, it's time to move on to his dad, Nolan, aka Omniman. This is the second mon I made for this video, and it was a simple enough progression from the previous one. If Mark is a cat, that makes his dad a lion, given lions are often considered extremely strong and brave like Omniman was. Before Chicago, at least.
Brian the cow. No.
Also, spoilers for the comics, but Nolan is also royalty by blood, so the king of the jungle suits him quite well. Say hello to Omnimite, from Omniman and Viltrumite. This guy is also a flying fighting type, again, for obvious reasons. So, at last, as revenge for him calling Debbie a pet, you two can literally make him your pet by catching Omnimite. Omnimites do not seem to be native from our planet. Studies have led scientists to believe that Omnimites and Felincibles are related, though they are not part of the same evolutionary line. Its shiny colors are a reference to the Viltrumite uniforms. And so, dear audience, with the father-son duo complete, we turn our attention elsewhere to find a fake pocket monster based on our hero. Alan was quite interesting to work with, given his origins. For this mon, I went ahead and implemented gorilla features, given gorillas are widely considered the strongest mammals, and Alan is quite strong himself. So, say hello to Alien, a psychic type, and yes, I know the name is dumb, but it works too well in my opinion, and at least it isn't Flamigo. The type comes from him having the ability to communicate telepathically. And he would be a great fighting type, but there's 2 more coming up, and I didn't want this video to be 90% fighting types. Anyways, here he is. Alien, the alien Pokemon. Aliens are Pokemon from outer space and have incredible durability. Thanks to their powers, skilled trainers can communicate and command them through their minds. The shiny is inspired by the other outfit Alan is known to wear, red instead of green. Now let's move on to the other half of
Token diversity.
that being
Gender stereotype.
that being Adam Eve. Eve's concept was pretty simple, and it's derived from her ability to rejuvenate herself in a near-death situation. And so for her Fakemon, I chose to make her into a phoenix. As such, say hello to Weaverth, a fairy fire type. Its name comes from weaver birds, Eve, and rebirth. I also imagine it would have some kind of ability that brings it back to life if it is knocked out. Weaverth, the rebirth Pokemon. Weaverth are able to create constructs out of thin air and heal itself whenever hurt. It also seems to have a close bond with Felincibles. Its shiny gets pinker as a reference to her rejuvenating herself, I guess? Eve is one of the few characters who don't really have alternate colors, so you will have to bear with me on this one. With Eve done, let's move on to a character with whom Mark has a very different relationship, as unlike Eve, these two are enemies in every universe. I'm of course talking about Negan, I mean Conquest. Is 3 Viltrumites in one video pushing it? Maybe. Do I care? No. The Invincible vs Conquest fight is still fresh in my mind, and it's only fair I made him a Fakemon. So, say hello to Conqueror, from Conqueror, Cougar, and the sound big cats make. I'm not saying it. I had extra fun with this guy as I had already made Omnimite, and so I had to make Conqueror even more bulky, and I think it turned out pretty great, and I hope you guys think the same. Conqueror, the lonely Pokemon. Its immense power is unmatched. Its alien nature leads it to be a great threat to Pokemon. However, this Pokemon's power and thirst for combat has also caused it to be very, very lonely. Its shiny is grayer, and spoilers, his arm changes color to match the new one he gets later in the comics. With the Viltrumites done, it's only fair I made our final Fakemon someone who can actually counter one. That, of course, being Battle Beast. Yeah, so remember the issue I mentioned before? This is it. I realized a tad late that making the Viltrumites cats meant it would be extra difficult making a Battle Beast Pokemon, cause he is already a cat. The way I counteracted this was by turning him into a legendary beast, like Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Thus, say hello to the 4th legendary beast, Sentosa, a fighting dark type. Now, lore-wise, I'm unsure how to implement Sentosa with the other 3 legendary beasts, but if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Sentosa, the warrior Pokemon. Sentosa's origins are particularly mysterious. It has an immense thirst for battle and seeks powerful opponents. Sentosa is supposedly related to the legendary beasts of Johto. Sentosa's shiny changes the yellow or gold accents to silver. Like the other weapons, Battle Beast is known to wield. And that concludes this video. Also, in case you were wondering why I chose Battle Beast to be the final mon for today instead of someone like, I don't know, our glorious King Rex, well, it's mainly because the idea came to me quickly, even though it was an issue, but somehow I figured it out, and, well, it works well given we also got the announcement of a Battle Beast comic run this year, which I'm actually genuinely hyped about. He's one of my favorite characters from the entire comic series, and I can't wait for his solo run. If you enjoyed and wish to see more Invincible Fakemon in the future, like and subscribe. If this video does well, who knows, I might just make a part 2. Also, given these mons are all pop culture based, they will also be added to me and Gibster's ongoing Sansemar Region project, Pokemon Soul Blaze, set in the Sansemar Region. Link to the playlist will be down below, alongside links to my own region of Mahaguri, and my passion project of Project IXC. If you wish to hang out with me and my community, join the Morning Stars Discord. Link is in the description and in my channel bio. I'm glad to be finally back on YouTube. I missed quite a lot and have more than 15 videos in my to-do list, so I better get cracking. Thus, I can confidently say, more content soon. Till then, peace.